Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to my first audio series and everything was unreal. To be a nice video, of course, and please once again, please ignore the quality of my camera. I'm using my brother's camera, so when we are able to find an alternative way to do this, we will find a better camera. I will try to explain the chapter to you, so if there is any part of this series, of the book that you do not understand, I will explain to you. So let's see. Never look back.
A faint, distorted voice transmitted into my ears from the abyss, causing a halt to the wet purple onions I sliced. Each ring will lie lifelessly on a wooden chalkboard beneath my angled feet.
So if you do not understand that first part of the sentence, it actually meant she heard a voice while she was cutting or while she was slicing onions. Like this. Oh, sorry. Let me do it further. Oh, let me raise my hand higher. Sorry.
Can I get some money, please?
You understand?
The 5-year-old wooden stool I rested my large bulldogs on screamed in despair because, oh come on, I had weight and it had me started like I'd seen a ghost or something.
That means as soon as she sat on the stool, it made a creak noise. It made a creaking noise, and then she was like, what was that? Okay, if you can connect it to the voice, if you are already scared that you are hearing things, and then you sit down on the stool that creaks, that you did not know creaks, and then it creaks where you did not expect it to creak, and you're already hearing voices, it will make you double scared.
Chopping sounds took over my slicing from my mom's direction, and it caused every cut to scrape the wooden board underneath her well-trimmed nails. My eyes darted about our mini kitchen stocked with an old food cabinet, a new 10 years warranty refrigerator gifted by my grandpa for Dad's 49th birthday.
That means her daddy is 49 years old, and it's her grandpa that gifted him the refrigerator they own, and they have a small kitchen. And after she was scared, like, she roamed her eye around the kitchen to inspect the microwave, the cabinet, and that's what the sentence is about.
An old gas cooker which beeps anytime we turn it on, and by now I'm sure our neighbors already know when we're about to cook. By now the kitchen floor felt bare beneath my feet, causing a
that means she was walking around barefoot then in her kitchen, the same place where she's slicing the onions, where she got scared of her creaking stool which she's sitting on and slicing onions and looking around at the equipment in her kitchen, and then she has nothing on her legs. Summary.
Shiver as the coldness of the earth extracted the last bits of heat from it.
Sorry, ignore this. It's actually my mother doing something inside, and when I was recording, so I didn't know how I could remove that sound. So
I remember my mom always say, "Put on your slippers, Ava." Ava, please stop. Again, the faint voice came alive in my mind, causing me to tremble. My breathing quickened as I held both ends of my stool, gazing at the emptiness. My eyes.
So let me explain this part. It's comment below if you don't want me to be explaining anymore. I'm sorry, I will stop. If I'm really interrupted and you're getting angry, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. But it's okay, I will stop. From next episode, I will stop talking too much about it. So this one, she's slicing onions. She had a voice. She's scared. The chair she sits on creaks, and then she's barefooted, and her mother is still chopping the onions or slicing the onions or doing whatever she's doing, and then she hears the voice again and she gets a panic attack, like, what's going on? I hope you understand.
Saw nothing, but my mind sensed something, definitely. This had never happened to me before. Why was a voice in my head? My mom stopped her chopping, probably thinking I had slacked off from what I volunteered to help her with. The agitated look on my face said otherwise though. You did not look good, Eva, she'd figure out, springing in her motherly side. My lips would have muttered about the voice if my dad hadn't owned a renowned rehab center.
So her father is a psychologist. He has a rehab center for addicts and also a psychiatric hospital for those who are not mentally stable. So that's the job of her father, and she's scared because she knows if her father finds out that she hears things, he will definitely take her to that place. And she doesn't want her father to know that she's an addict. She doesn't want her father to know that she hears things. She doesn't want anybody in her family to know of the problems she is struggling with. So because of that, she just had to keep her mouth shut and not say anything, and just had to endure everything she was facing. So to her, they all felt unreal.
It claimed to love helping those with abnormal mental states. I guess those who constantly see things that weren't there or heard things no one heard. Mom might suspect I had some kind of brain malfunction and report straight to my dad in a panic. I couldn't risk that. I also imagine my mom sobbing and my dad calling his favorite digits ever. 105.
So in this, 105 is, in the story, fictional, remember. 105 is the number they call if they want to call the ambulance in their alternate timeline. That is the number for their ambulance.
Dr. Wayne, I need your troops in my house instantly. I think my daughter's lost it. He would sound like that. I would then, stand at the end of the stairs like a statue, analyzing how long it took for a patient to stay in a psychiatric hospital and how they were treated there. Maybe I would.
From this short sentence, it's obvious she's scared of the psychiatric hospital. She's scared of rehab. She doesn't want to go there. She wants to stay with her family, live a normal life, but she struggles with a lot of things in her life, and she's trying to cover it up, pretending nothing is wrong with her.
Be tied down and forced in white overalls like they do in the movies. Ava, I can't call you dad if. Please don't. The reflex response instantly got me off my feet, almost knocking off the wooden board I'd abandoned a few minutes ago. I'm fine, mother. I need to go and pee. I lied. My eyes hadn't focused on her downturned eyes as they always did when we speak to each other. A few minutes later, my heavy steps were up the house marble, staircase, raising up the stairs, proving life in the house, of course. Mom's shopping continued like it's never stopped. Though the voice never came back, I trod into Ben's room.
That means she entered into Ben's room, and Ben is her elder brother.
Hoping he would help me with some logical explanation on what was going on with me. He loved topics like this. His white door creaked open, revealing his light blue-colored room and neatly kempt rug. This showed no sign of him whatsoever. But all I'd found, though, was a spoken-looking A4 novel with about 200 plus pages. Now I can, confess that this sent shivers down my spine, and not just the creepy looking red pairs of eyes gazing from the book cover.
Okay, so now she has entered her brother's room and she saw a creepy looking book cover, which confused her because she doesn't understand why it's looking like that. She just knows that her brother has this creepy looking novel that scares her, but she doesn't know why he has it or why it creeps her out.
But also the title, which I couldn't get off my mind each time I read it over and over again. Never look back. Never look back. Never look back.
So that's the first chapter. Oh, not the first chapter. That's the prologue of the novel. The prologue is like an insight of what to expect before the main book. The chapter 1 will be released hopefully next week. It depends. How often do you guys want me to post it? Once a week or 3 times a week? I don't know. You all tell me, how engaging is it? Do you want me to be posting it every week? Do you want me to be posting it every day? Tell me, I'll work on it. So thank you guys for listening to my prologue, to the prologue of my audiobook. I hope you all are curious, inquisitive enough to know what will happen next. I really appreciate the time spent here, and I appreciate your patience and everything with me. Yeah, and do stay tuned for other videos I might make. Have an amazing time and be good. Bye.
Eva, Eva, please, stop. In everyone's head, her life was perfect, she knew no suffering, okay, let's just go down the memory lane and talk about her real life. I mean, her real life, or her other life. What are we saying? Let's just talk about, I think, her life. Everything changed when she opened that door and saw that book. It's a beautiful day to everyone. The sky is bright and blue, but not to our walkers. It was supposed to take away her pain. All of it. Each and every one of those hurts she didn't want to remember. But, it only drew her closer to the monster and made the voice louder. Each and every passing day, he draws her closer to him, reminding her of the demon herself. Eva, it's fine now. Wake up.